Dry. Look at there, Z-Man's already eating. Z-Man, that check you're gonna get next week, it ain't even gonna need no legs. It'll be able to crawl, it's so small. What's up, YouTube family? Gerald Greenlee here with Clean and Green Lawn Service in beautiful South Georgia. Hey, hope y'all having a great day, night, evening, weekend, whatever it is when you watch this. Yeah, you probably won't be watching it this time of morning, 5:35. Yep. Getting out early, man. So, words of wisdom. I think I've shared this before, but you know, I got different viewers now and whatnot. So, is that another car coming around there? I can't tell. That's a house light. Let's see. I don't think 003's left yet. Anyway, words of wisdom. Y'all ready for this? The early bird gets the worm. That sounds great, doesn't it? Early bird, the first bird that gets there is the one that gets the worm. After he gets the worm's gone. Now, some of y'all, you say, well, I don't like to get up that early. All right, well, I got one for you too. The second mouse gets the cheese. The second mouse gets the cheese, right? So, it don't always pay to be early. That's the point of that, right? First mouse gets caught in a trap. Second mouse gets to enjoy the cheese. So there you go. Wherever you fit into the timeline at. Anyway, we're headed. Gotta go to the 2 doctor's offices and the college. So sky looks reasonably clear right now. Supposed to be starting to rain here today, so I don't know, we'll see. We're hoping it starts and don't stop for a while. We need it. So things are bad rain wise. So anyway, just a quick little introduction, you know, quick 3-4 minutes, whatever. So 003, we're not supposed to leave at 5:45, so I'm sure 003 is probably on his way over to get in the truck, ride out, and we'll meet down there and pick up Z-Man, because it's you know, we're right down by Z-Man, so he don't usually come to the shop on Friday unless we have something we have to cut somewhere else. So anyway, that's what we got going on. Check back with y'all. Well, I left the house about 10 minutes early. You can tell that now. That's what it looks like out here. Pretty dark. Might need to wait probably about 5-10 minutes. It's only 6:03. The goal was to start at about 6:15 because I had to, you know, I got like a 20-minute drive. Probably from my house coming down them dirt roads, probably closer to 25. And then I stopped and got gas. The Titan was thirsty, man. I don't know what that is. I hope I got the receipt. Man, I don't even remember getting a receipt. Oh well, if I didn't, I reckon. I think it's like $65. So anyway, we got here, and this one here I trim every time we do this bi-weekly, trim all the hedges. It's about the same on the other side, a few less hedges. Got hedges out there. All we cut is this little strip over here. Of course, we blow off this parking lot, and then we got a little bit out there to cut around that. There ain't really much to it, but it's so much easier to do, you know, when there ain't nobody out here. So, especially blowing off this parking lot. So stay here and chill out a few minutes, drink my coffee, and then get to work. All right, there we go. We got everything touched up around the building. the guy's already gone. They mowed a few shrubs out there that we take care of. And of course, blowing off this whole parking lot. We try to blow it off pretty good. It's got a lot of leaves and rock in them beds, and this is an orthopedic place, so you definitely don't want tripping hazards in the parking lot. Anyway, all that trimmed up, and really to trim up on it, so it's 6:45. I've only been here 30 minutes, and the guys were probably here, well, I've been working 30 minutes anyway. The guys were probably here for 20 minutes. They did that one across the road and this one, and half of my time at least is blowing off that parking lot. Wasn't bad this morning, but boy, when you got wind, because there's only one place you can only blow them to 2 of the 4 sides on the property, and if you have the wind working against you, there has been times at one side I really just couldn't blow off, because if you blow it and the wind is going in the wrong direction, all it does is blow it in the next doctor's office parking lot, and and we don't do that kind of stuff. I've seen people blow off properties that they working on right onto another property and leave. That's just not good. That's just not good practice, So anyway, the guys are already gone. I imagine they probably had to go fuel up, so they're probably maybe at the college now. But anyway, let's get over there and get to work. Dry. Look at there, Z-Man's already eating. Z-Man, that check you're gonna get next week, it ain't even gonna need no legs. It'll be able to crawl. It's so small.
It ain't that small.
Huh?
It ain't that small. How come you ain't seen it?
Man, it's small.
I mean, there's only one day that wasn't on it.
I don't know. No, man. Here we are, boy. Super S, Super Z, Super Z, Z-Ride. And got an X1 at the house. 2 white trucks, look at there. The posse. Z-Man out here cutting in them. Man, them like new blue jeans, Z.
Nah, they got mulch stains
Oh,
on
did
them.
they? Alright. Z-Man got plenty of money. What's the update on the Z-Wagon?
It's still sitting there.
Sitting where? At
My
your
yard.
Oh, okay. You got to fix a transmission line?
Uh-huh. I guess both of them. They done rusted through.
You didn't hit them when you cut the exhaust off, did you? So Z, now tell us, so how you gonna say, hey man, I got to go take a test, and then you ain't even got no work clothes ready to come to work. Talking about, oh, I need to wash some work clothes now. So you weren't planning on coming to work anyway.
Well, I figured y'all was done by then. Y'all didn't have much. I texted you at like 12 o'clock already.
And we was done with that day's schedule, and we did one off the next day. But you still weren't planning on working. That's the point I'm making.
No,
Because when you sent me the text, you said I can't work until after lunch.
I thought my test would take a lot longer than what it did.
So you got done with the test early and still weren't planning on working.
Feels like it.
Oh man, you can't make this stuff up now. It's the real deal. All right, 9:58, man, we rolling out. So, done. I got to go do some government work now, or charity work or something like that, whatever you want to call it. I need to go put this straw down. Now I wish I did it yesterday. I just wasn't feeling it yesterday. I feel better today. I don't know. I think it's just because I didn't get no sleep, man. So the good news is yesterday I prepped everything. So today it's just strictly putting out straw, and I can put some straw down pretty quick. So I don't foresee myself being over there, too long doing that. So we done at 10. Well, so Z-Man has got 6 to 10. He had 4 hours. and then 003, he's gonna have 5:45 to 10:15. So that's gonna be what, 4.5 hours. So, and that would be the same for me if, so that'd be 9 hours today and 4, about 13 hours, and not bad for, you know, what we did today. We did 3 properties, so 2 of them really small. The 2 together wasn't but $150, so we over 900, like 950 or whatever for. We're just under 1,000 for today for 13 hours, so that's pretty good. Pretty good. Those big properties are the ticket, man. I wish I had 2 of them to do on Fridays, and that's all we would do, because we were only at that property like 3 hours, so we could go do 2 of them in 6 hours, and man, you're talking about a good day. In fact, if I could do 2 of if I had 6 of them properties, that'd be good enough, 3 days a week. That'd be real good. I mean, it'd be about what we generate in a week now, and we could do those in 3 days, no problem. And now we work, you know, well, that'd be with all of us working. Right now, 2 guys are working 4 days a week. So anyway, could always start getting better ones and get rid of the old ones. I mean, that's part of how you build a schedule you want, you know. So anyway, let me get over here and get the straw done. All right, there we go. All the way across the front, and all the way down that side of the house. So I ain't walking all the way around there, you know. Got an issue with a mower today. I ended up mowing about, not half, but probably about a quarter of what I normally mow, maybe a third of it, with the Skag V-Ride. And turn that air down a little bit. I don't know if I got a charging problem or a battery problem, so I'm about to take it home. I got a battery tester. I know Gratz Buck is gonna ask, why didn't you use your battery tester? I'm going to. So we jumped it off. I had to shut it off to make a phone call. Well, I made the phone call and went to crank it back up, and it clicked. Thought, sometimes I have trouble when the switches on the arm, so I rocked it back and forth. Hydro fan's running, but it wouldn't turn over. So I called Z-Man. Well, really, I called 003. He didn't answer, so I called Z-Man. He brought me a pair of, you know, jumper cables around there, and so seeing what this car is doing. So we got it jumped off, and now I went and turned the blades on, and the blades wouldn't come on. So I'm kind of wondering if it's not a charging issue, because, you know, the PTO is electronic. But you would think, again, I don't know, Gratz Buck would know, you would think that the charging system on there would put out enough voltage to run the blades, but the blades take such a surge to come on, maybe not. The charging system might run it, but not start it. So anyway, I don't know. I would think the surge is just from the power of the blades coming on, and it's slowing the engine down, not just an on-off switch. But again, I don't know. So I'm gonna take it home and probably just put it on the charger, see if it'll charge, and then put my battery tester on it, because I need to crank it to see, you know, the voltage should be up around 12 on the battery, but when you crank it, it should shoot up to probably, you know, high 13s, I would think. But it cranked fine this morning. I'd run it about 2 hours. So I don't know if that's, you know, I don't know. But anyway, that's why you always have an extra mower. So, you know, even when I cut by myself, like I am today by myself, I still got 2 mowers on the trailer because you just never know. So anyway, I'm also gonna look at that V-Ride, man. I really feel like it runs faster in reverse than forward. I don't know if the hydraulic lines could just be switched or something. I mean, I've never looked at it, but that thing is so slow. It seems like it anyway. So we went across the parking lot at the college, and we were running all 3 mowers, and I'll put it to you like this. If we were going down a 100-yard football field, when the Super Z got to the end zone, the Super S would be at the 75-yard line, and the V-Ride would be at the 55 or 60. That's what it seems like just watching us go across a parking lot. And that's a big difference. That's a big difference. You know, 25 yards over the course of 75 yards is a big difference. Or even, you know, 15 or 20 yards, which is how much is behind the stander. And you can cut wide open with it just about all day long. Most of what we cut. So anyway, I'm gonna take a look at that. What I'm gonna do is find me 2 points a good ways apart, and I'm gonna go in forward with a timer, and then I'm gonna go in reverse with a timer. Now reverse always gonna feel faster because you're going backwards and you can't control it as good. So I don't know if that's what it is, and I think reverse is faster and it's really not, or if it is in fact faster. So the only way to really test that is to do a time. I think it'd be easier to do that than try to set the GPS on it and look at it. So anyway, that's what I'm gonna do. All right, I got to the house, got my grass cut, and I haven't looked at the Super Z yet. I'm trying to get down here and get my grass cut before it rained, because it looks like it's coming, and I hope it is. But now I don't feel like messing with it, so no big hurry. I'll take a look at it sometime this weekend, or it won't get used typically until the end of the week anyway. But here's my old burnt up grass. Also got around back and looked at, I got to build me a deck off the back of the house, and hadn't decided exactly how I'm gonna do it yet. So I was back there just kind of looking at it. Don't really know, you know, what I want to do there. But I want to be able to get my grill and stuff off the front porch, and I need to buy a cover for it so I can cover it up out there, because I don't want to get all wet, nasty. But I hate my front porch looking like it does. I don't even want the grill up there, period. All that other junk just needs to go. But you know, when you kind of got the grill up there, you're like, well, oh well, you know. But I'm definitely gonna get that off of there, get it moved around back. So the only problem is that's not covered, and so if it's raining, I wouldn't be able to, you know, go out there and grill. So I don't know. That's the problem. I don't know, you know, because I thought about tying a roof in up there and making it dry all the way to the carport. So anyway, who knows what I'll end up doing, but I'm gonna I'm just gonna go here and chill out a while, send out a couple of invoices, and put the time in, get the time, payroll wrapped up, and all that kind of good stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and shut out the video here. Appreciate y'all watching, and my prayer for you is always the same, that the Lord might richly bless you, and that you might see all of your blessings as from Him.